2 o'clock on the East Coast, 11 a.m. on the West Coast, and 1 p.m. where Hurricane Michael has just struck along the Florida Panhandle. I'm Shepard Smith at Fox News World Headquarters in New York, on Fox television stations across the nation, and on the Fox News Channel on satellite and cable. 155-mile-an-hour maximum sustained winds makes it the strongest storm ever to hit the Panhandle. Let's go to the National Hurricane Center for a live update.
Welcome back to the National Hurricane Center. I'm Ken Graham right here in our operations area. On the official clock here at the Hurricane Center, it's 2 o'clock Eastern. That means 1 o'clock Central. Let's look at the latest information on Hurricane Michael. Made landfall, pressure 919 millibars, winds 155 miles an hour, and really pretty strong system continuing. A lot of damaging winds associated. So let's look at the radar. And you can see that eye wall making it on landfall, an eye wall wind warning issued by our weather forecast office in Tallahassee, meaning just incredibly dangerous situation associated with the winds right around that eye. And we also got to look in this different areas as well. So some of these rain bands coming on shore, the tornado possibility, and some of the hurricane force gusts with those as well. So it's not just the center, it's well out from the center. Something else I definitely want to mention, if you happen to be in these areas, if you didn't leave and this eye comes through, it could momentarily get calm. But remember, you have the other side of the eye coming through. So stay safe, stay sheltered. It's a very dangerous situation. As you can see the sheer size. Where's it going? And you look at the size of it and where the system is headed. Look at these tropical storm force winds extending 175 miles away from the center, and even around the center, hurricane force winds 45 miles away. So we really need to not focus just on that center. You need to think of this as a large storm causing damage for a larger area than just the coast. So damaging right on the coast, power outages because of these winds could last several weeks. Just a serious situation, catastrophic with building damage, trees down, power outages, but not just the coast. We still expect hurricane force winds stretching on the Alabama-Georgia state line, and even moving into central Georgia could still have some winds pretty close to hurricane strength. So if you take the rain and you take those winds, you can have power outages and trees down remaining dangerous through Georgia and portions of extreme southeast Alabama and also into the Carolinas. Taking a look at that rain, you can see just a lot of flash flooding, really serious situation. Anytime you have these tropical systems come in, the rainfall is very heavy, 6 to 10 inches of rain around the Florida Panhandle up into portions of southeast Alabama, even into Georgia. But look at this large area, 4 to 6 inches of rain. So that's where you're going to have some of those winds, some of the saturated soils, and could be dangerous even in the inland. We've been talking about this storm surge, and we're looking at some of the latest values coming in, and it looks like we've already got 7.4 feet inundation over in Apalachicola. So the storm surge coming in with a vengeance. And even though the system's inland, you still can have that onshore flow pushing that water in. So just because the storm's inland, you're still not out of danger yet when it comes to that storm surge. We were forecasting and continue to forecast 9 to 14 feet in areas from Tyndall Air Force Base over the Scylla River. To 14 foot above ground waves on top of it. And some of the images that we're seeing, you can see this water coming. Waves that can cause structural damage as well. So getting trapped in these pockets, you get these large amounts of storm surge. Even further away, well away from the center, you're still not safe. You can see elevated values, 6 to 9 foot above ground, all the way to Cedar Key, and even as far as Tampa, 2 to 4 feet above ground. So that's just not on the coast. You can see some of this storm surge goes inland as the winds continue to push that water further inland. So this has been Ken Graham with the latest updates on a very dangerous and very powerful Hurricane Michael.
Graham, thank you. We'll go straight to live reporters in just a moment. Want to show you where this storm has been and where it's going. You can see for the last couple of days, the eye has been so well formed and it's now made landfall. And you can see the direction it's expected to go. Once you get into southwest Georgia, see that? It's still a Category 2 storm by the time it hits there. And Atlanta will feel a lot of rain from this. Huntsville and Dothan and Opelika and Auburn, all of you are going to experience a lot of rain. And yet over in Pensacola, Florida, all that rain to the north. But in Pensacola, the sun just came out. I want to show you one interesting thing about this storm. This is the eye of the storm that has just come ashore. And for those of you who have just joined us, especially on Fox television stations across the country, I want to zoom in. We watched this eye wall come across, and it entered right at Tyndall Air Force Base. This is Panama City and Panama City Beach. Here's the city, and here's Tyndall Air Force Base. That's where it came across. This is Mexico Beach here. So the strongest part of the storm, the eye wall, packing 155-mile-an-hour winds with gusts much stronger, enough to tear down homes, throw limbs of trees through the air like missiles. The very worst of it is in an area of almost no population. If you could have said, here's where the storm's going to go, pick an area where the fewest people live, and that's where the hurricane's going to come ashore. That's what just happened. Panama City, 35,000 people. Over here in Mexico Beach, pretty heavily populated. Tyndall Air Force Base, evacuated except for a few people. And they got absolutely the worst of it all. Where's it going now? It's going north and east. Youngstown, Bluntsville, straight on up toward Interstate 10. It'll be hitting Interstate 10 between Chattahoochee and Marianna, Florida, sometime in the next couple of hours. Let's go right to Rick Leventhal. He's live on Panama City Beach, so west of the eye of the storm, but still with tropical storm force winds. Rick, how is it?
Yeah, it's been swirling. We've just seen some of the strongest gusts since we've been out here, Shep. The rain has not stopped pounding us, but I want to show you a power pole, a utility pole that came down where we were standing. I don't even know if you can see it now because of the visibility being so limited, but just, Pete, can you zoom in on that pole? We were standing right underneath it. There's a transformer on it. It's at the corner of that building, and you might be able to see it just snapped in half, it looks like, from here, and came down in that area where we were going live from earlier. And you know, listen, we were looking up, we were nervous about stuff, and that's one of the reasons we moved where we did. But that's the kind of thing that kills people or injures people in these hurricanes, and that's why authorities were so interested in evacuating as many people as possible, because you know that's one pole. We don't know how many more have come down or will come down, and there are a lot of trees out here. Some of them have come down, and many more likely will come down. The rain is pelting us, Shep, and the wind is still very strong here. It's whipping us from multiple directions. It's again tough to see how bad the damages are, and we have no idea, no way of knowing. Well, no one will know until this gets past us. But based on what we've seen so far and the strength of these gusts, there's no doubt going to be a lot of cleaning up to do.
And certainly, Rick, the eye of the storm has not completely gotten to the north of you. So in another hour, the winds are going to come out of the west.
Well, you know, it's clear the worst isn't over. We're getting buffeted by it now. We have been for a while now, and it's really it's pretty difficult being out here. The rain is a soaking rain. It's coming in sideways, and the wind is swirling, and it's blowing really hard. And you know, we've seen a lot of roof tiles come off. We've seen pieces of building exterior being thrown into the street. I've seen metal signs flying around, and now we've got a utility pole that's snapped in half, and Lord knows what else in this community.
And the eye of the storm is fully over land now and inland waterways, headed for Bayou George and Nixon and Youngstown and Broad Branch. Within the next 15 minutes, you'll be in the eye of the storm. Do not go outside. To the east of this, where they're getting enormous winds and heavy rain, you heard a storm surge more than 7 feet. Apalachicola, Phil Keating is there. Phil.
Hey, Shep, the wind just blasted me in the face with some rain. You can still whipping here, coming in from the west and southwest right now, and it is blowing well. Down below, that's the garage of the hotel we're staying at, and every car that has been down there, it would be under about half or 3/4 of the wheel completely submerged right now. Here is that Water Street shot again. And a few minutes ago, there was a very large propane tank just floating rather, all the way down here, and it's now parked under our garage. Now take a look over in the parking lot. This white car with the one headlight on and the windshield wipers going. There's nobody in that car. Nobody's been in that car for probably 12 hours. In fact, I believe it's one of our Fox employees. We believe that's the water rising up underneath the car, messing with the computers of the car, and now suddenly everything's operational. But Water Street remains a little river. It is bad, dangerous to be out there. Shelter warning is in place. The shelter order is in place. Stay in shelter for this reason. But it is just howling still over here. But we're definitely getting the opposite side of the wind that we were getting this morning, where it was coming up from the south of the Gulf of Mexico and really pushing all this Gulf water in. And you take a look at the Apalachicola River, which feeds south into Apalachicola Bay, which is essentially the Gulf of Mexico. It's just coming upstream, pushing all that river water that needs to go from left to right out to the Gulf, pushing it all back north. This means there's going to be a lot of flash flooding. The unknown right at this point is how many feet it's going to be. Storm surge was projected here to be, this is a great view. Where the stop sign is and this wind and these waves, this is just pounding from the west to the east at this point. Hurricane Michael really justifying every person from the governor on down to FEMA. Everyone should have evacuated. A lot of people did not evacuate. All of this Big Bend area, all of the counties are in a mandatory evacuation area because it's a very low-lying area. And that's why it's very prone to flooding. And you're seeing it happen right now. Everybody in this town, and that includes us, can't get out. Everybody is stuck until Hurricane Michael goes north, stops raining. Emergency managers and sheriff's deputies can get out and about and see what the damage is, how many power lines are down. But most of the area, the power is out. Duke Energy's got a website. A lot of power out. We don't have power, but it's definitely not over here yet, Shep.
Phil Keating live for us in Apalachicola. That's east of the storm center. Let's go west of the storm center now, right along those beautiful Panama City beaches. Jeff Flock is there from the Business Network. The eye of the storm missed you by 18 miles. You're a lucky man.
I know, isn't it? I'll tell you, I can't imagine what it would have been like. And I heard you point out earlier, fortunately, over a non-populated area with the worst of it. And we're tremendously fortunate here because this, as you know, this is tremendously populated. Right now, we've experienced only what? Category 1 conditions here, Category 2 conditions, maybe at the most at the height of it, and we're not at the height of it now. We're, I think, past the height of it. So, absolutely fortunate. Not that there isn't some damage, but nothing like it certainly could have been if this came in with and we're still yet to know, and I don't know if you know, Shep, still, whether we saw Category 4 conditions at landfall or not in that eye wall. I don't know if it did, if it had weakened some before it actually got to shore, but I know we didn't see those kind of conditions here, as you say, 18 miles away. That's fine. It was a good time, and we all love to see the power of Mother Nature, but you could spare me a Cat 4. Jeff?
Yeah, you can spare us all a Cat 4. The one thing that is still to come there on PC Beach is a wind out of the west. You're going to get due west winds, which means you're going to get some water coming off the Gulf of Mexico onto that beach. And I don't know how the dunes will hold up.
Here.
Jeff, can you hear us?
We lost power tonight. Oh, gotcha.
Well, just kind of watch him. Here's what happens
Jeff,
when...
Can you still hear me? We lost power.
Well, I can hear you.
Okay.
And we'll all hear you soon.
Went out on that. Oh, now it's back. I don't know. Left that's the generator.
They've got the generator left, and that's it. And that's where you hide. You wonder, what does everyone do when they're not out in the blowing wind? Well, you hide under a parking garage. And that's what Jeff Flock and his team were doing.
Okay, radio, here's something for you.
So now he's doing a little, listen to what he's going to say for, all right, here we go. I want to tell you what's going to happen next. This storm is going to continue to head inland to the north and east. Georgia, a hurricane is on the way. Some areas in Georgia can expect hurricane-force winds. If you're in the Tallahassee area, if you're in southwest Georgia, if you're in the Atlanta area or the Dothan area or the Auburn area or the Montgomery area, listen to your locals. They'll tell you exactly what to expect. Tornadoes are possible, extremely heavy winds, very high rains. This storm is not over. It's made landfall, but the eye of the storm is still well formed, and there's great danger yet to come. Our coverage continues on Fox News Channel, on satellite and cable, and on Fox News Properties online and on radio. Right here, we're going to return you to your local programming on local Fox stations. I'm Shepard Smith, Fox News, New York.
This has been the Fox News Special Report.